There's a place in Europe that almost feels too magical to exist in the real world. A country filled with dramatic mountains, crystal-clear lakes, colorful villages, ancient castles, and roads so beautiful that every turn feels like a scene from a movie. That place is Austria. And while millions of tourists visit famous destinations like Paris, Rome, or London every year, Austria quietly remains one of the most breathtaking travel experiences in all of Europe. The strange thing is that many people arrive expecting beautiful landscapes, but leave completely surprised by how peaceful, cinematic, and unforgettable the country actually feels in person. Because Austria is not just a place you visit. It's a place that makes you slow down, look around, and feel like you've stepped into another world. In this video, we're going to explore why Austria has become one of Europe's most underrated dream destinations, the places that look almost unreal, and why so many travelers end up falling in love with this country the moment they arrive. One of the most incredible things about Austria is how naturally beauty seems to exist everywhere. Even small villages surrounded by mountains look perfectly designed, with colorful houses, flower-filled balconies, peaceful streets, and lakes reflecting the Alps like mirrors. Places like Hallstatt have become famous around the world because they almost don't look real. During sunrise, when fog slowly moves across the lake and the mountains begin reflecting golden light, the entire village feels like something from a fantasy movie. But Hallstatt is only one small part of what Austria offers. Across the country, travelers find hidden roads through the Alps, peaceful towns, massive green valleys, and landscapes so cinematic that many people struggle to believe they actually exist outside postcards and social media photos. And perhaps that's what makes Austria so different from many crowded destinations. It doesn't try to impress visitors loudly. Its beauty feels calm, natural, and deeply emotional. But Austria is not only about mountains and villages. Cities like Vienna show another completely different side of the country. Walking through Vienna almost feels like traveling back in time. Grand palaces, elegant streets, classical architecture, horse carriages, and historic cafes create an atmosphere unlike almost anywhere else in Europe. Music also plays a huge role in Austria's identity. This is the country of Mozart, classical concerts, and some of the most beautiful opera houses in the world. And even today, there's something incredibly romantic about sitting inside a traditional Viennese cafe while classical music quietly plays in the background. Unlike many fast-moving modern cities, Vienna somehow feels timeless. It's elegant without trying too hard, luxurious without feeling chaotic, and peaceful in a way that makes people want to stay much longer than planned. And then there are the roads. Austria is one of those rare countries where the journey itself becomes part of the adventure. Driving through the Austrian Alps feels almost unreal. Every few minutes, the scenery changes completely. Snow-covered mountains appear in the distance, lakes suddenly emerge beside the road, waterfalls fall from giant cliffs, and tiny villages seem hidden between valleys like secret places waiting to be discovered. During winter, Austria transforms into one of the most beautiful snowy destinations in Europe, attracting travelers searching for Christmas markets, skiing, and cozy mountain villages. But during summer, the country becomes completely different again. Green landscapes, hiking trails, lakes, and open mountain roads create a peaceful atmosphere that feels perfect for slow travel and unforgettable road trips. And maybe that's why Austria connects so deeply with travelers. It constantly feels like a country designed not for rushing, but for experiencing. Another thing that surprises many visitors is how safe, clean, and organized Austria feels. Public transportation works incredibly well. Cities remain calm even during tourist seasons, and there's a general feeling of balance that many travelers instantly notice. In a world where many destinations feel crowded, stressful, and overly commercialized, Austria often feels refreshingly authentic. And perhaps that's why so many people who visit once immediately begin dreaming about returning someday. Because Austria creates the kind of travel memories that stay in people's minds long after the trip ends. Not only because of the landscapes, but because of the atmosphere itself. The silence of the mountains, the sound of church bells echoing through villages, the reflection of the Alps on quiet lakes, and the feeling of slowing down inside a world that somehow still feels peaceful. And maybe that's the true magic of Austria. It's not a country that tries to overwhelm people with giant attractions or endless entertainment. Instead, Austria captivates travelers in a quieter, deeper way. Through its landscapes, its atmosphere, its culture, and the feeling that for a brief moment, life becomes calmer and more beautiful there. For many travelers, Austria ends up becoming much more than just another destination in Europe. It becomes the kind of place people remember emotionally, a place connected to peaceful mornings beside lakes, breathtaking mountain roads, warm cafes during snowy evenings, and moments that feel almost cinematic in real life. And perhaps that's why, after visiting Austria once, so many people leave with the exact same thought in their minds. One day, they want to come back.